All right, I'm back again with another story from my life. I'm at the gym right now, but I wanted to get this video in before I did half my workout. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get back to the other half, some legs. Um, yeah, but I want to get this in though, this video. So the last video I already told you about how I got kicked out of my high school and I had to go to another high school for my last year. Well, that last year, that was a rough last year, you know. Basically, because of the school that I went to for the first 3 years of high school, amen, I got to project. So for the high school that I went to for the first 3 years of high school, it was so, what's the word I'm trying to say? They gave you overload of classes and credits, whereas when I went to this school for my last year, all I needed was 2 classes, two mandatory classes to graduate, which was English and a math class. Was it English and a math class? I do believe, yeah, English and math. Or English and social studies. One of those, out of those three, I had to take 2 of those to graduate. So they gave me 1 class first semester and 1 class second semester. So out of 4 classes for the day, 1 of them was my mandatory. 3 of them was just bullshit. Just maybe like art, or I think I had like accounting, which is not bullshit. But classes that I really didn't need to graduate. And this is no excuse. I just wasn't motivated at all. I was depressed because I got kicked out of my high school. It was a different environment. I knew people from my neighborhood, but they weren't around me. They didn't have classes with me. They was on the other side of the school, so I didn't see them. But I had to make the best of it. And for socially, it wasn't bad because me, I had classes with people, and I made friends. Oh yeah, music. I had classes like music, but I made you know what I mean? I made associates in that school. So it wasn't that bad. But as far as my grades, you think going to a school that held grades in a high regard, I wasn't doing anything, barely making it in that school. Imagine what I was doing in a school where I was not a school where they are not pushing that upon you as heavy as the other school. So my motivation for education was low. I just wanted to get out of high school. I just wanted to get my diploma and go to college. That was, the plan, to go to college. So, I barely passing these classes. Barely, barely passing, barely doing my work. And then something happened. So first semester, I would walk to school with all my friends. I would go, and they'd all be blowing. They be getting fucked. They be getting high as shit. So, nothing wrong. I'd be the only one not. So second semester, I'm like, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try this smoking thing. So for the whole rest of the second semester, it was just me just not wanting to go to the school, not wanting to go to the school, me getting high for the first time, me being depressed because I felt like I left my parents down. I let my parents down. Yeah. So this was the start. I was 17, and so this was the start of my, I won't say downward spiral, but this was just the start of a decade long of me trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? But yeah, and that's what that was for real. The thing about it, but let me get to the school part, whereas I had a guidance counselor in this new school named Miss Thornton. And Miss Thornton knew that I came from this previous school, and she would talk to me, and she seen my grades, and she knew, she seen what happened. And she knew I was smart. I just wasn't putting any effort into my schoolwork. So Miss Thornton, she helped me to get into college. But my grades was so low. I think I graduated high school with like a 1.5 GPA. I know I did. So my grades were so low, and I barely graduated, that for college I had to go to the summer program to get into college. And but I remember Miss Thornton. I appreciate Miss Thornton. She really helped me out. Was trying, she was putting, she was giving the school my paperwork. She was really, pushing for me to go to college. And yeah, and that was my last year of high school. Me barely passing in this school, me getting high out my brains for the first time. And this was 20 years ago. Let's see, yeah, just trying to figure things out. You know, I think I'm about to graduate from this school, go to college, but it didn't happen like that. So, my last year, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so I had to get through that. Miss Thornton helped me get through that. And, that's another story about my last year of high school. You know what I mean? It was interesting. You know, very, very interesting, to say the least. But, yeah, I had to put out something. You know, like I said, trying to build my channel, get some more eyes on me. Because the ultimate goal is movies. I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a director, producer. I want to make movies, be in movies, be an actor. I got some bangers, I got some things in my brain. Just gotta get, you know what I mean? I gotta get more eyes on me, you know what I mean? So, just like I said, these stories, get to know Marcus a little bit better. Alright? But everybody out there, you stay positive, you stay productive, you stay the course. Until next time, alright? Let's get it.